What's up, guys? Welcome back to some more Rutgers Yu-Gi-Oh content. Today we're going to be going ahead with a tier list. Now, the topic for today is going to be the Elemental Hero Fusion monsters. This actually is every single hero monster that we have available of the fusions. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start right over here at the top. We got Rainbow Neos. Now, this one actually isn't even an Elemental Hero, but this is actually going to be our very first S tier card. Rainbow Neos is unbelievable. Going second, it can win games on its own. As a stark contrast, we got Elemental Hero Mariner. That's Avion and Bubbleman's fusion. This card is hot garbage. There's no reason to use it. Phoenix Enforcer can't be destroyed by battle, so it has some protection. I'll go ahead and put it in B tier for now, but I'm probably going to move that because that's a pretty bad card. Dark Bright as well. I think that's what, Sparkman and Blade Edge. Maybe Necroshade and Blade Edge. That one's a pretty low tier card too. That one's pretty bad. Mudball Man, F tier, bottom of the barrel. It's got 3,000 defense points. I guess that's nice, you know, casual Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. Flame Wingman, pretty easy to bring out, so I'm going to go ahead and put it up in B. And if Flame Wingman's in B, I'm going to put Phoenix Enforcer in C, because I think Flame Wingman is a little bit better. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, they're both pretty shit. Let's go ahead with Thunder Giant. I'll put Thunder Giant above the both of them, just because this card actually is relatively decent. You summon it, and it has a decent usable effect. Mass tier Anki, we're gonna go ahead and put in the Thunder Giant tier. Core, interesting. This one's a generic card, so I think this one's also pretty decent. I don't think it's like breaking any grounds, so let's go ahead and put it in C. Absolute Zero, that's definitely an S tier card. This is one of the best hero cards that the whole archetype has to offer. As soon as it leaves the field, it wipes the board. It's Dark Hole. Like, that's insane. So we're definitely going to be using Absolute Zero and S tier. Adoration is just two generic heroes, so just because it's easy to summon, I'm going to go ahead and put it at the top of B. But this card isn't fantastic. It's really good in Duel Links. We got Aqua Neos, pretty bad. We got Brave Neos. In Duel Links, it's okay. I'll go ahead and put that, you know, maybe I'll put that at the top of C tier, just to define the area. Chaos Neos, garbage, it's unsummonable. Contrast, so this card actually has a negate on your opponent's turn. It's the only hero card that has a negate. Just for that, just because it has interruption, I'll put it in A. You do need to run the whole deck to kind of be able to bring it out, though. Gotta have two masked heroes to bring it out, which is very tough. But Fusing with the Grave is also an option. Dark Law is, of course, one of the best masked heroes that the game has to offer. Dark Law, it's basically like Dimensional Fissure for your opponent. As soon as it gets on the field, everything gets banished. So it's really hard to play around, especially if you get a turn 1. Let's go for Trinity. Trinity is another generic hero, and it goes up to 5k attack points. So let's go ahead and throw that in A. These cards are good, but not really usable. S tier are the cards that, like, if you're not running, then you're not really playing heroes. That's kind of my shtick about it. I'll be honest. This card's not fantastic. It's not great. It's one of the evil heroes. Let's go here. Masked Hero Diane. This one's Divine Wind. This one's pretty mid. I'd say it's even below Anki. I think Anki at least has some use. This card's pretty garbage. I think this one as well. The other Wind. Both these are masked heroes. They're both wind monsters, and they're just not that great. I'll be honest with you. Even Anki is not that fantastic. So I think this kind of makes sense. Let's go ahead with Evil Hero Gaia. So this card, you can summon it. I'll put it in D. It has a good effect, and it can get some good attack points, but it's like a rock type build. It's very, very specific. Dark Neos, we're going to throw down here in E. The card's hot garbage. Master Hero Acid, let's go ahead and throw that up in S. That's one of the ones that you have to run in your deck. I love Master Hero Acid. Dystopia, it's another Duel Links card. I'll go and put that one right next to Brave Neos, just because, like, it's Duel Links comparable. Master Hero Koga, I'm going to go ahead and put that at the top of B. That's actually one of the better masked heroes. Not Dark Law good, but still pretty decent. This card's pretty mid. This card's pretty mid. Divine Neos is hot garbage. This card's unsummonable. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at in this picture, so I'm just going to pretend it's bad. This one's the Evil Hero Flame Wingman, and just because it's an evil hero, it's going to go in E tier. These cards are terrible. We got Air Neos. I'll go ahead and put that with the rest of the Neos fusions because they're all pretty shit. Except Grand Neos. This card's actually pretty decent. We're going to go and throw that in C tier. This one, you summon out, it bounces. All the other ones have, like, really bad effects. including Glownios. Glownios' effect is like hardly able to activate. I'll go ahead and put it at the top of E because it's definitely better than the rest of them. But yeah, these are all kind of lumped together. This card, pretty decent. I say C tier. Electrum is hot garbage. This card is again unsummonable. It takes 4 monsters to bring out. Flareonios has attack points, so I'll go ahead and put that in D tier. It's better than these ones, but it's not as good as Grandiose. So that's the scale for that. This one is going to be starting with the elemental heroes that are Miracle Fusion targets. This is the Earth target. This card's pretty decent. I'll go ahead and put it in B tier because it's better than all these cards. But it's not really, you know, that valuable compared to these cards. Let's go over here. Inferno. This one's pretty mid. I'll go ahead and put that, you know, below Flame Wingman. Rampart Blaster, also pretty mid. Only pokes for 1,000. The Earth. This card takes 2 specific elemental heroes, and those are the worst elemental heroes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in C tier. Actually, let's throw it in D. Wild Edge. Now, this card's actually pretty decent. It has the Ultimate Tyranno effect. It can attack multiple monsters at once, so that card's decent. Wild Wingman, however, is just a spell trap pop. So we're going to just throw it down here in D tier, just because that's, you know, not a very powerful effect. This one, I believe, is Destiny End Dragoon. This is a pretty good card. It's hard to bring out, but once you bring it out, it actually wins games. So let's go ahead and toss it in front of Thunder Giant. Esquiardao is another Miracle Fusion target. This one I actually run. I'll throw it in A just because there's so many dark heroes. This card's effect isn't really that fantastic, but summoning this lets you go into Dark Law if you have Mass Change. So, still a good card. It pushes for game a lot with the Mass Change combo. Over here, looks like we have Infernal Sniper. Again, an evil hero card. Honestly, this is worse than the Flame Wingman one. This is like the Rampart Blaster of evil heroes, so I'm going to put that in F. This one's Lightning Golem. This is the Thunder Giant of evil heroes. But again, just going to toss it at the bottom. The card's garbage. This is Magma Neos. This card actually has some value. I'll go ahead and put it at the top of B. It's hard to bring out, but has a lot of attack points in Duel Links. It's super easy to bring out with the different duel skills. So I think that card actually has some good value. Marine Neos. Now this card is garbage. Tempest takes a lot to bring out. So let's go ahead and throw that. Honestly, I would put that right next to Electrum. I don't think either of these cards have any value. Evil Hero Malicious Bane. This is the only evil hero that's actually going in S tier. This is one of the best cards in the game. Hero decks, you know, dream to draw this card for turn 1 because it's got some good protection and it's a board wipe. It's like a Regeki. What's this? This is Grand Merge. Grand Merge is pretty generic. I'd say it's at the very least better than Brave Neos. Let's put it in the top of C. Let's put it above Thunder Giant. This card's okay. It's another one of those ones where it's just generic support, so you can just summon it with any 2 heroes. Evil Hero Fiend. It's the best of the evil heroes, so I'll go ahead and top it here. But this card's also pretty shit. This one is for fire monsters. This one's bad. This one's for water monsters. This one's bad. They're both masked heroes. Neither of them are used at all. This card's pretty mid. I think that's Drill Dark. That's like not great. Necroid Shaman is a pop. Just because it has pop ability, I'll go ahead and throw it up here with Thunder Giant. But it's also just like Thunder Giant. It's just like 2 specific elemental heroes, so they're just not good. But they are better than like Flame Wingman. So I'd say it's at least B tier. Neos Knight. Now Neos Knight is Neos in any warrior monster, but this card's really bad. We're going to throw that in with the rest of the Neos fusions. It's easier to summon out, but terrible. Inferno Master. I'll go ahead and put this one right over here. Wait, is this the same card? Or am I crazy? In any case, this card's pretty mid. Plasma Vice is Thunder Giant and Blade Edge. So let's go ahead and put that up here. I would put this next to Thunder Giant because it's Blade Edge and Sparkman. It's a pop just like Thunder Giant, but it has Pierce and it has 2,600 attack points. Just for that, its value is definitely higher than Wild Edge, being able to attack multiple monsters. So I'll put this right over here. Over here, it looks like we have Shining Flare Wingman. Iconic card, but it's even worse than Flame Wingman. Sorry. Shining Phoenix Enforcer is even worse than Shining Flare Wingman, so that's fitting. The Shining is actually a fantastic card. This is another Miracle Fusion target, but this one actually goes up to like 3,200 attack points. Pretty formidable. Over here, we got Steam Healer, Burstinatrix, and Bubble Man. Garbage. Storm Neos takes a lot to summon, kind of like Magma Neos, so I'll go ahead and put it at the top of C. This one is really good for attack points. This one's really good for back row removal, so like it has a use. This one's Wild Cyclone, garbage. Evil Hero, garbage. I'll even put that in F tier. And then Great Tornado. Some people would say that this card's like decent, you know, maybe top of B. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of A, just because I actually do run it. I think this card's actually pretty good because you're always running Stratos, and it cuts cards' attack in half. So, this is gonna be our Elemental Hero tier list. Go ahead and tell me what you guys think about it. Go ahead and throw in the comments what you agree, what you disagree with. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video for some more Rutgers Yu-Gi-Oh content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.